In this section, we are going to be looking at applying table styles to range of data. Now, every data in Excel is just a range of data until you convert it to another format. So now, when we talk about table itself is a database management tool. Table is a collection of related records, okay, collection of related records. So as long as a data is in its original form in Excel, it's just a range of data. There's no relationship between them, and that is why you cannot you have to use an individual formula in a cell, and then of course make your calculation relatively to be able to apply to all other cells. So, but when it comes to table, once there's a table relationship, once there's a relationship in data, calculations becomes very easy because they will all be treated as one single table of data, and they can be named as tables. They can be given common name, and then of course all the range of data now becomes one because it can be referred to, it can be exported as individual names. So you can have several table of data or data sets within an Excel worksheet, and then named individually. And so when it comes to exporting them to database management environment, you just use the table name to export them. So we can apply table style to a normal range of data, and as such it will convert it into a table. And so how do we do that? You go to the home tab. So we are still dealing with home. We go to the home tab, as you can see, and then you see styles group, that same place where we got the sets, the cell styles, and the conditional formatting styles in the previous lessons. So now you will see format as table. So but first you have to highlight the range of data, then go to format as table. So it's quite simple. It's just highlight your range of data, go to the home tab, go to format as table, and pick the table style you want. All these are just matter of style and preferences. So where is the data for your table? The Excel will ask, once you pick that, the style you want, then it will ask whether your table has header. Yes, of course, my table has header, so I will check that. And so if I didn't select, if I didn't highlight this, recognition of my range would not be done. So now all I need to do is just click OK, and Excel has converted my data into a table. And so what it means now is that I can easily apply total row. So if I go to the design, I can apply a total row to my data, and that brings total. You can see without even using any sum function, that brings total. Okay, so I can count transactions. Okay, so and the table has a name. If you go to the design and file left side, you see table 1. I can change it to maybe my sales report. So it's advisable you type table name without space. Okay, but if you must put space, then use underscore. So my sales report is the table name. So if I'm exporting it or doing anything to it, of course that name is what I will use. So I can export it. I can export table to SharePoint list. Okay, export data to in this table to a SharePoint list. I can export it to another application. All right, so and then I can also create slicer reporting tool for it. I can say, okay, I want to summarize this thing by product, and I want to also see by salesperson, and then click OK. So my slicer comes out, giving me the opportunity to filter this report just based on, so I'm just trying to arrange them side by side so that it will be neat. Okay, doesn't have to take too much space since it's not too what we have is not too much. So these are called slicers. These are called slicers, and this is possible. This is only possible because this has been converted to table. If it was in the original form of range of data, it is not possible to create slicer for it. So now if I want to see product A, I can click, and that is product A transaction. That is product A transactions. And if I want to see product A that belongs to Mary, if I click Mary, that is Mary's transaction. And there are check boxes here for multiple selections where I can choose more than one product or one or multiple selections here and choose more than one salesperson. So you can see the advantage of converting to table. The few things I've done here, I was able to give it a name. So the table has name. I can remove duplicates from it. I can insert slicer. And if I want, I can convert it back to range by simply clicking this button. It will send it back to range. And I also added total row to it under the design tool of the table, and then also added slicer for you to summarize. So slicer is just a filter, just a kind of a graphical filter tool that allows you to filter data by showing what you want to see. Okay, although slicer is part of the advanced some stuff, but it is good enough that you have done table style, and from there you can see the advantage of converting your data into a table for further analysis and database management tasks. All right, so that's where we are going to stop in this section. So in the next session, we're going to look at another topic. Okay, so I wish you the best and bye for now.